Hi guys, my name is Valery and I'm a real Prague guide. In this video we're gonna show you typical Czech street food. On our channel before, we already made a video about 6 traditional Czech dishes you should try when you're visiting Prague, as well as snacks that you can get in any grocery store and bring them as souvenirs for your friends and family. While planning this video, we actually discovered that Czech street food is hard to find. Most of it nowadays is just kebabs and pizzas. For our first stop, we traveled outside of the Prague city center, and I'm very excited because it's early in the morning. I haven't had my breakfast yet and I'm very hungry. So let's go and check it out. First Czech street food staple is Chlebíček. Chlebíček is a slice of bread, usually topped with cheese, meat, spread and vegetables. First created by a gourmet Jan Paukeš in 1916, Chlebíček quickly became a sensation, and a buffet in Crown Palace on the Wenceslas Square would sell thousands of them daily through a vending machine. Today you can find Chlebíčky all over Prague, but we wanted to try special vegan ones at Chlebíček store New Generation. We decided to start our morning with Chlebíčky, so it is a good morning. Let's try them and see what they're like. You have the egg Chlebíček without eggs.
How is it?
Doesn't taste like eggs at all, but I guess that's the goal. So this one is with vegetarian salami. It also has peas and pickles. It tastes like a potato salad, but it's very tasty. It's actually my favorite so far. So this one is exciting because this is the garlic Chlebíček. Yep, it tastes good, and it's actually, if you are afraid that it's too spicy, if you think that garlic is spicy, it is not at all. Curious about this one. Not sure how to translate it. I struggle with describing the flavor. It definitely is made of bell pepper, vegan mayo, probably pickles, and then that's it. That's as far as I can go with describing the flavor, but it's amazing. I guess you'll have to come here and taste it yourself. Today you can find Chlebíčky in most delicatessen spots as well as regular cafes. The non-vegan ones cost 30 to 40 crowns. I had to get this Chlebíček as well because this is my favorite. It's made of crab sticks. Oh yeah. And mayo, of course. Haha. Amazing.
Did you know that crab sticks are actually made of fish?
Yep, I'm fully aware, but I still like it. Ah, that was delicious, but I'm ready for more. Let's go to our next stop. We are going to be trying fried cheese in a bun, which is very hidden nowadays, so we will have to take a metro back to the city center. Let's go. Alright, we are on the Wenceslas Square, the quietest place in Prague. And this is where you used to get fried cheese in a bun, but unfortunately the city decided to remove the stands a while ago. But for Václav, it was the historical place because that was their pit stop on the drinking adventures when he would go clubbing with his friends. Now this history is removed. It is over. You cannot get the fried cheese in the bun here anymore. Luckily, we did our research and we know where to go. So we'll bring you now to Masaryk train station. And the hunt shall begin. It took us some time to actually find the famous cheese in a bun spot, but we managed. It is called Daisy. They sell cheese in a bun for 99 crowns, which is a great price. Okay, we found it, guys. The fried cheese in a bun. That was a challenge because there's a couple of stands here. So anyway, we found it. This is the famed fried cheese that we discovered through Reddit. A lot of people say that it's like the best one in Prague. Oh wow. It is really good. The bun is very tender. We picked the basic ranch dressing, like mayo basically. Fried cheese is what normally Czech people eat in a pub. You can actually get it in a pub. It will not come in a bun. It will be just on a plate, served with French fries on the side and mayo. But this is a good alternative because it's very much on the go, right? And it's delicious. I actually think that I prefer it more than normal fried cheese with French fries. I think it's a bit too much, but this is a nice combo. Another street food you should try in Prague is the legendary Párek v rohlíku, aka Czech version of a hot dog, but it is a special one. The best place to do so is located just outside of Náměstí Míru metro station. We were lucky and they haven't ran out of them that day, so we sat down to tell you a story behind its creation. So let's try it and then I will tell you why is it so special. It feels very strange to eat a hot dog on camera. It's like eating a banana on camera. Most of you can imagine how it tastes like. Just imagine a sausage inside of the bread with ketchup, right? Nothing special. But somehow they make it work. For some reason it is special. Maybe because I am really hungry and we walked a lot today. But I love it. It's a great one. So while I'm eating this, let's talk about Czech hot dogs, or as they're literally translated, sausage in rohlík. You probably noticed that the bun is not sliced on the side. The sausage is put inside of rohlík, and then you put the topping inside. So that's what's different. The reason why it is like that is because one man called Václav Masopust, by the way, Masopust means carnival, so it's a very funny coincidence. He went to Spain, where he saw Spanish street vendors selling something similar to this. And he thought, well, what a genius idea, I will bring it back home. So he did. He called his first hot dogs picador, because in Spain he went to Carida and he saw picadors there. And he was first selling it in České Budějovice. Our next Czech street food turned out to be different from what I imagined it to be. This is a bit more difficult to explain. It is called Smaženka. So it's something fried layer by layer. First you have sourdough bread, then you have a mustard spread, and then you have this, an egg with breadcrumbs fried. So this is why it's called the fried thing. We had to actually go out of the place where we bought it, so we will try it here in the park. It's a video about street food anyway, right? So we should eat it on the street. Oh, tastes like a really oily omelette. It's very filling if you need something to eat before you go drink the whole night, which if you're in Prague, big chance that's on your bucket list. It's a great thing to eat. It's gonna envelop your stomach and no alcohol is gonna harm you. Our last street food search had brought us to Prague Castle. Here at Loretanska Street, we stopped by Just a Window, prostě v okno. They had a lot of options. Cheese in a bun, potato pancakes, párek v rohlíku, but we went for Langoš. Okay guys, so we got it. The famous Langoš fried dough with ketchup, cheese and greens. Amazing. Just what I need. This is actually one of the debatable Czech typical street foods on our list today. Why debatable? Because originally Langoš comes from Hungary. It somehow got to Bohemia, not really clear when exactly, and it became hugely popular. In fact, in the 90s, for example, you could buy Langoš almost anywhere. Nowadays, it's a bit harder to find. Yes, sometimes you go to some smaller festival or to outside swimming pool. They will sell those there, but if you just go like that to, I don't know, to the city center, it will take you a while to actually find one. So some people say that it's not actually traditional Czech street food or typical Czech street food, but I would disagree, because if we are debating Langoš, then we should also debate goulash, because goulash also comes from Hungary, but try telling a Czech person that goulash is not traditional. It won't go that well, I imagine. Of course, a lot of the street food that we were talking about in this video, you could theoretically get at the outside markets. Luckily, we have one market opened in the Prague Castle, so we decided to check it out to see if any of the street food options we've discussed today would be available here. It turns out we were right, and it's hard to find proper Czech street food, even at the market, as most of options were pretty generic or not traditional at all. So we were happy that we went on this quest and showed you guys slightly less obvious places where you can get great food for amazing prices.